And the school board elections have some administrators thinking ahead to what could be a tricky primary election day come June. Governor Cuomo signed into law provisions meant to help make voting more accessible for working people. But our Madison Carter explains why it has employers bracing for the worst.
We're hoping that some common sense prevails here.
New election laws are causing employers to question their staffing and payroll capabilities come primary and general election days this year. Here's why. Up until a month ago, employers had to give workers 2 hours of paid time off to vote, but only if the employee's shift doesn't include at least 4 hours in a row off while the polls are open. This new law gives employees 3 hours of paid time while also taking away that 4-hour stipulation.
We're hoping that some common sense prevails here, that people understand we're trying to not give them time off, but to allow them to go out and vote.
These changes are concerning for administrators like John McSwan, superintendent of the Cleveland Hill School District.
We were completely unaware that this was coming until after the actual budget document had been passed and forwarded to us.
The budget says workers don't have to give a reason for leaving, and employers have no right to deny them.
We have to assume that a large majority or all of our employees would take that opportunity to go out and to vote.
For Cleve Hill schools, that could impact 185 employees and cost the district more than $11,000 each election day. But there will be some time to prepare.
A worker needs to let their employer know a couple of days in advance. So it's not like someone can show up in the morning and say, hey, I'm going to leave for 3 hours and go vote.
Erie County Democratic Elections Commissioner Jeremy Zellner says the laws were created to make voting more accessible, but there's always room to tweak things down the road.
Superintendent McSwan says worst case scenario come primaries in June, which happen to fall during Regents Week, is they'll have to shut down one of the elementary level schools for half the day to cover those secondary level teachers who are interested in voting. There are a number of state legislators co-sponsoring legislation to help schools with this issue. In the newsroom tonight, Madison Carter, 7 Eyewitness News.